Don't you think?
Yes, they do. Excuse me, Jennifer, I have work to do.
The lady's very unhappy.
You talking about Laura?
Who else? Why would she mind if her mother dances with Luke?
Come in. Ah, Mrs. Baldwin.
This is the first batch of checks for tonight.
Thank you. Why don't you run along home now to Scotty? Oh, by the way, would you thank your mother for me for dancing with me? I really enjoyed it.
You're determined to be nasty tonight. Why? What's your problem?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You humiliated me in front of my mother.
Really? How?
By asking my permission for her to dance with you.
Laura, look, when you came in here tonight, well over a half hour late, I was dancing with your mother and you jumped all over my case for it.
And I said I was sorry.
So I decided to do you a favor this time and ask your permission first. Now, I think I've been a gem. If anyone in this room has a problem, it isn't me.
I don't want you to do me any favors, Luke. And I don't want any favors from Jennifer either. So if you marry her, don't you come to me and tell me that you did it to protect me. Don't try and lay that kind of a guilt trip on me, because I just won't accept it.
That's interesting.
If you marry her, you do it because you want her as your wife. Otherwise, you're just going to destroy yourself, you see. And her, too.
Truth and honesty, right?
Right. I've got to get some truth and honesty back into my marriage.
Oh, yes, by telling Scotty about us.
I have to, Luke. And I'm going to. Otherwise, Scotty and we're going to be destroyed. Don't you see that?
Mrs. Baldwin, get the hell out of my office and don't come back until you have the rest of the waitress's receipts.
These are the last of the receipts for tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate your help tonight, Laura, as I have appreciated it every night. I will miss your help tomorrow night, however.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not off tomorrow night.
Yes, you are. After tonight, you're off permanently. This is your final check.
But this is for the full 4 weeks' notice.
Correct. I'm paying you off the full 4 weeks. You don't have to work them. In fact, when you leave here tonight, I don't want you to come back.
Why are you doing this?
However, there is one detail that I would like to clear up.
I'm listening.
I would like you to try to understand why I'm marrying Jennifer Smith.
I understand.
Shut up and listen! I'm not marrying her out of pity. I'm not marrying her for the money. And I'm not marrying her out of some unappreciated, noble attempt to protect you, Mrs. Baldwin. I am marrying her out of love.
What?
I didn't say because I was in love. I said out of love.
I don't understand.
Look, I don't expect you to understand because you have never understood me. But I'll tell you this. Jennifer is someone that I can learn to love, and I will learn to love because she can give. And that's something that you don't understand. All you know how to do is tease a man, Laura. You never, ever deliver.
Goodbye, Luke.
I'm not through.
Oh, well then please finish.
Jennifer isn't like you. She's open. She's direct. When she wants a man, she lets him know it. Most of all, she's honest. Laura, Jennifer is honest. And that's the kind of woman I need, you see. I don't need a little schoolgirl who refuses to grow up. So why don't you just run along home now to Scotty, because that is what you want.
Yes, that's exactly what I want. And I'll never come back here, Luke. That's what you want, isn't it? Let me thank you, Luke, for bringing me home.
Oh, that's all right. I certainly couldn't very well leave you stranded in my parking lot, could I?
I wish I knew what was wrong with that car.
Well, I'm not much of a mechanic, but it sounds to me like it's probably the transmission. You said that it started up all right and then you couldn't get it into gear?
That's about it, yeah.
don't worry about it. I'll bring someone out there tomorrow morning and have it fixed for you.
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Well, the least I can offer you by way of saying thank you is perhaps a little touch of something. I can't serve anything to equal what you serve at the disco, but I can come up with something edible.
Oh, thank you. You read my mind. I'm always hungry at this hour of the night.
Would you like me to help you?
No, absolutely not. You just stay here and relax. I won't be long. Maybe Luke would like something to drink.
No, I'm sure we'll be fine. But if you need any help, call me.
I will.
You know, you really don't have to stay here. I can take a cab home.
Oh, no, I don't mind at all. I wouldn't let you do that. Not for the world. I kept you very late tallying up all the waitress's receipts. The least I can do is deliver you to your own home, to your own doorstep.
I'd rather you didn't.
I want to. Hopefully, since you've quit your job, this will be the last time you'll have to spend any time alone with me. Glad you calmed down a little.
I haven't. I just don't see any point in making a scene in front of my mother. I'm still angry.
Okay, be angry, Laura. Get it all out, because after tonight, you won't be coming back to the disco. I won't be irritating you anymore.
You will be when you walk down the aisle with Jennifer.
Will you please get off that? Can my life be my own?
Okay, guys, here we go. I took a chance that everybody likes grilled cheese sandwiches just because... Oh, thank you, honey, because I do.
Looks perfect to me.
Oh,
great.
good. Now, I have hot chocolate here, but if you'd prefer something stronger, it's perfectly all right.
No, thank you. I'll have exactly what you're having.
Okay, let's dig in.
Okay. Tell me, did you enjoy yourself tonight?
Oh, yeah, I had a good time. I enjoyed being around all the kids. That was kind of fun. And I'm most especially glad that I was able to see to it that Diana had fun.
She really enjoyed herself, didn't she?
Oh, yes, she did, and I can't think of anyone who deserves it anymore. She's been through an incredible ordeal with poor Jeremy. You know, I think that Diana was as responsible for saving his life as the doctors were.
That's quite a tribute.
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you.
What? Oh, it gave you two sandwiches.
That's all right. I got a tapeworm.
Was that the doorbell?
I think it was.
Oh, is somebody
want
coming
me
at
to
this
get-
hour? No. Oh, I know who it is. It's Howard. It's Howard. I invited him over. I think I'm slipping into a crack up here. Hello.
Remember me?
Oh, yes, of course I do. Come on in.
Thank you.
Have a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, hi there. Laura, how you doing?
Hi.
Luke,
How are you?
good. I didn't know we're having a party.
Well, it just sort of happened. I got out to the parking lot. My car wouldn't start, and Luke drove Laura and me home, so I'm feeding him.
What's wrong with your car?
It sounds to me like it's a transmission, or maybe the clutch went out, something like that. I'll have it fixed for her in the morning.
Huh. Have you had this trouble before?
No, but it's been getting a little bit temperamental lately. I've made hot chocolate. Would you like to have that, or would you prefer coffee?
Oh, I would prefer coffee.
Of course you would. Okay, it'll just take me a
No,
few
no,
minutes.
don't forget
No,
it.
no,
It's not
all right.
important.
I can handle it.
I'll tell you what, why don't I come with you and keep you company?
Oh, all right. Will you excuse us for a minute?
Sure.
Shirley.
Go ahead.
Well, if you don't mind my saying so, it looks to me like you're worrying a little too much about your mother.
You think so?
Well, from what I've seen, there's no shortage of men around her.
No, and there shouldn't be. She's a very attractive lady. But right now, the only one she has around her is Howard, and they're just friends.
I'll give you 10 to 1. Before long, the men start lining up at the door.
I hope you're right. It's not much fun being lonely. Are you through eating?
Why?
Because I'd like to take that ride home now.
Sure. You expect Scotty to be awake?
If he isn't, I'll wake him up.
Oh, you have something to tell him?
Yes. That I quit the disco, and why.
What about the Frank Smith thing? Are you going to get into that, too?
Yes, Luke. Because I'm going to tell Scotty the whole truth tonight. And I'm not going to hold anything back.